Hello, and welcome to Carmela's Sanctuary of Squirrels. You may remember Chuck from episode 7, about 4 months ago. He's the squirrel who couldn't climb without falling. You may be wondering how he's doing. Did he recover? Was he ever released? If you'd like to find out, join me this week as we get an update on Chuck. After several weeks of recovery, Chuck seemed to be doing well. He could climb around in his cage without any problem, so we decided to release him. I drove to the apartment complex where he had been found, set the travel cage on the lawn, and opened the door. Normally, as soon as the cage is open, the squirrel takes off for the nearest tree and runs straight up as fast as he can. Not so with Chuck. After a few moments of confusion, he finally wandered away towards a large oak tree. Did he climb the tree? Well, no, actually he didn't. He wandered around on the lawn for a bit, then started digging nuts out of the lawn and eating them. After several minutes, he still had not climbed the tree. So I left him in the care of the man who had found him and drove home. That evening, I got a call letting me know that Chuck had still not gone up a tree. I asked the man to keep an eye on him and keep me posted. The next morning, the news was not good. Chuck was still on the ground. In fact, he had spent the night on the lawn near the door of the apartment building. So I asked the man to bring him back to the sanctuary. Upon his return, he was happy to be back in his cage. Definitely not the outcome we had hoped for. So a couple of weeks ago, we decided to see what he would do in our yard. We opened the cage and let him come out on his own. It took a while for him to come out, and then he slowly explored the patio. After several minutes, he wandered onto the lawn, crawled under the fence and into the vegetable garden. He explored the garden for a bit, wandering back and forth, checking out some of the plants, and just generally enjoying being on the ground. After a few minutes of enjoying the garden, he came back under the fence and onto the lawn, hopping happily through the grass, just exploring the yard. Eventually, he made his way over to the area under the big willow tree in the side yard. We watched carefully to see what he would do. He explored the area, but he never did climb the tree. At this point, we concluded that for some unknown reason, Chuck simply can't or won't climb trees anymore. We will continue to work with him and plan to move him into one of the larger squirrelios, where there will be more opportunity for him to climb and explore. We still hope that in time, he will remember how to climb and will eventually be able to be released again. Meanwhile, he will continue to have his forays in the yard, and he continues to be a happy squirrel. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, click the like button, and share with your friends and family. Have a great week.